Once upon a time, there was a girl who had a dream. She longed to reign over each pond, lake, and stream. She said, every last river and the deep blue sea, all of it one day will belong to me. They'll all call me Lizzie, the Ocean Queen. And when I'm in power, I'll live in a tower, in a palace of prismarine. And true to her word, she got in her boat and bravely sailed away. But no empire, let alone one that floats, could ever be built in a day. Made an island of lily pads.
How'd that look?
Pretty bad. Got a parrot, my first loyal subject. I might have slightly killed it. Axolotl, royal guards. Trained him up to fight real hard. And I dreamt of my own future palace, but first I had to build it from prismarine. Prismarine. Made a death trap, Guardian farm.
How'd that go?
Worked a charm. Found people to work in the market. They may have been abducted. Swapped fish that I'd caught for some emeralds, then for quartz. And I planned out my own future palace, which soon would be constructed from prismarine. Prismarine. So I gathered all my blocks, cobblestone and moss and rocks, to make myself a sturdy base. Then came the tower and spiral staircase. Robbed a reef of all its coral.
How'd that feel?
Kind of immoral. To build a dome, then add to that an axolotl habitat. It has problems, to speak the truth, spawning mobs and a leaky roof, but still it's the most glorious thing I've seen. And I live here with Sir Strawberry and Lady Marceline in my palace of prismarine. Prismarine. Just across the pond grew a kingdom like no other. And the Ocean Queen would learn that the ruler was her brother. Jimmy, the Codfather, had a plan to make a dime by having a monopoly on all the service slime. In the Grimlands lived Whip, an explosives engineer, who mostly cares for salmon, the only fish he holds dear. A rivalry between the two had caused a great divide. To condone cod or support salmon, one must now decide. Come gather round, I'll tell you a tale of action, deception, anger and betrayal. This was the moment when the cod war began. Everybody's calling it the Great Salmon Scam. Someone had meddled with my royal guards. Whip made a trip, left a calling card. A stranger swam by, he was probably a spy. So I put him in a bucket and I quarantined the guy. It's the perfect plan, the great, great, great salmon scam. Add a knife whip and line my pockets too. I would make a trade, I needed rocket fuel. He wanted some salmon, so I went and caught a ton. Traveled to his home and so a deal could be done. I showed him my home, he said that it sufficed. He gave me the fuel.
They make the wings go fly fly.
Then we flew off and put the salmon in a lake. Little did he know that he had made a big mistake. It's the perfect plan, the great, great, great salmon scam. was all on track. So I went to see him in his empty shack. Led him to the lake, then he said,
Start the hunt!
let my axolotls loose so they could have some lunch. Whip got revenge, a final act of malice. Flying monstrosities all around my palace. A trail of airborne salmon from the scene of the crime. The cauldron may continue for a long, long time. An imperfect plan. The